Nobody saw this coming. Sabres vs Canadiens just changed everything. You'd think it was the goal scorers or the standout defensemen making headlines. But nope, fans and analysts alike are buzzing over a single penalty call that flipped everything on its head. Montreal just needed one moment to go their way, and this wasn't even close to the most dramatic play of the night. Yet everyone's dissecting it like it was the game winner. So why is this little blip dominating every corner of social media? Because Montreal took a 2-1 series lead on home ice, putting them in prime position for a potential deep playoff run. But what makes tonight's penalty so juicy? It showed how one bad break can ripple through an entire team. So as the Canadiens prep for Game 4, everyone is watching to see if this pivotal call might have deeper consequences than anyone imagined. Will it change the way both teams play tomorrow night? And that's where it got messy. The refs were in the spotlight tonight, and Montreal just rode their calls right into a series advantage. So what does all this mean for the Sabres? Are they fighting back next game, or did tonight's surprise shift everything against details? The Buffalo Sabres had been pushing hard in this series, but tonight's home advantage for Montreal hit them hard. Let's rewind a bit. Before Game 3, the Canadiens were on edge after dropping Game 2 to the Sabres. But then something clicked. Montreal came out firing, and their dominance was clear from the opening face-off. Tonight's game saw some pivotal moments early in the first period that turned the tide decisively in favor of Montreal. The crowd at the Bell Center was electric, sensing a potential shift in momentum. For the Sabres, it wasn't just about playing catch-up. They had to navigate through a hostile arena and stay focused on their game plan. One player who stands out is Buffalo's Jack Eichel. He's been battling injuries but still managed to push his team hard tonight. On the other side, Montreal's top line of Nick Suzuki, Josh Anderson, and Cole Caulfield was relentless, scoring key goals that gave them the lead they needed. It's not just about talent, it's about who can adapt best in these high-pressure situations. The Sabres showed great fight, but Montreal's home ice advantage played a significant role. And now, with Mother's Day celebrations looming, the Canadiens are looking to secure their second numbers advantage in front of their home crowd. But tonight, it's not just about clinching a series lead, it's about making a statement. The Canadiens came out firing, taking control early with a goal in the first period by center Jonathan Drouin. It was clear from the start that Montreal wasn't backing down. The Sabres tried to match their intensity but struggled to find their footing on the ice. Midway through the second period, defenseman Shea Weber added another goal for the Canadiens, putting them up 2-0 and sending a message to Buffalo. But then something unexpected happened. In a heated moment of retaliation, Sabres forward Jack Eichel got called for charging, giving Montreal a power play opportunity. The Canadiens made the most of it, with left wing Brendan Gallagher scoring on a quick shot that deflected off the post and into the net. It was clear, this wasn't just about points, it was about momentum. The game continued to swing in favor of the Canadiens as they capitalized on Buffalo's mistakes. By the end of the second period, Montreal had extended their lead to 4-0. The Sabres weren't giving up, but each failed attempt only seemed to fuel Montreal's confidence. As the final buzzer sounded, signaling a decisive 5, and that's where it got messy. Montreal fans flooded social media celebrating their team's commanding lead, while Buffalo supporters scrambled for explanations. The Canadiens' breakout performance left many Sabres followers feeling blindsided. Some accused Buffalo of underestimating their opponents, others pointed fingers at missed opportunities. "They had us in the palm of their hand," one fan lamented on Reddit, but every shot that didn't go in felt like a dagger. Meanwhile, Montreal's players were seen celebrating off ice as they prepared for victory lap interviews. As the game concluded, both teams faced drastically different realities heading into Monday's pivotal Game 4. And as the Canadiens celebrated their hard-fought victory, the Sabres found themselves facing a crucial must-win scenario on Monday night. But here's the thing, will Buffalo find a way to turn things around in Game 4? The pressure is mounting for both teams, but especially for the Sabres. They'll need every ounce of resilience and skill to make it happen. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe. New stories every week.